Right, here we go. I'm back. Back again. Star Wars Battlefront 2. See what all the hype's about. I mean, I have played this before, but it's having a bit of a resurgence recently. Thought, why not check it out on the 9070 XT. Probably will be quite heavy CPU-wise, actually, won't it? Because it's Frostbite. Oh. Hit my mic. But we'll see. We'll obviously check through 4K, 1440p, 1080p. I don't think... let me just have a quick look at the settings. I don't think there's any upscaling or like DLSS or anything, is there? Doesn't look like it. I've got everything set to Ultra at the moment. You can see at the top I am at 4K, 3840 by 260. There is a resolution scale, so I guess we can maybe turn that down a little bit. DirectX 12. Superior rendering performance. We might have to maybe play through a couple of games with it off and then maybe switch that on. We'll have to obviously restart the game and have a look at what the difference in performance is like with that. Obviously, we'll switch some graphics settings around as well. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as you're coming in. Oh, what's just I full screened the game and it's broken my capture. Hang on. It did not like that at all, did it? Technically, I can play borderless because on Windows it's 4K, so it would just take that res anyway. I think just if I Alt-Tab it, it looks like it breaks the capture for a split second. Ellis, yo! Let's, let me just sort the overlay as well. I think there's an FPS cap on this game, from what I was reading, but I think we can uncap it just like we can in Battlefield. So probably won't have that issue at 4K, but I think it caps it at 200, which is exactly the same as Battlefield, which I guess it's the same engine, so it makes sense. Should be able to uncap it like fairly simple. Oh my goodness, what's happened? My overlay's completely broken. Oh, it's because I had to... What is it doing? I think it's because I uninstalled my internal... Oh wow, it's really broken everything. Give me a second, I'll try and clean it up. It's because I uninstalled... I completely removed the integrated graphics because it was, I think, bugging my PC out. Let's just try and fix it. Hopefully... Has that fixed it? That looks better, doesn't it? Hard to tell because I'm alt-tabbed. Boom. I think we've got everything. GPU temperature. Always add it later, can't we? So we'll drop straight in Supremacy. That's the big one, wasn't it? Republic. Got to do Darth Vader one. I think last time I used controller on this. Let's see what it feels like, because I remember mouse and keyboard for me felt really weird on this. See what it's like. Let me know on the game audio as well, if that's too quiet. Oh, okay, it's been absolutely ages since I played. We can just spawn on people. Whoa, hang on. Whoa. No, no, no. What's going on here? Whoa, whoa, hang on. Is it? It's like inverted or something? Yeah. Soldier buttons lefty. No, we want that. Or just default. Crouch. No, we want that. Legacy. I died, didn't I? Not the... What on earth? What on earth? That, like, hurts my brain watching that. Why are the controls so screwed up? What have I missed? Move, rotate. Look, strafe. Move. We want it on default. Aim, look. Why is it inverted, though? Like, left moves you right and right moves you left. What is that about? There we go. That makes more sense.
Some new rebels tearing through our troops.
You'll have to bear with me briefly because it's been so long since I played this. Let's have a quick look at the FPS. 140 at 4K, everything maxed out, native 4K. Not too bad. We could take that. Holy smokes, that was quick. I might just do mouse and keyboard, I think. That did not feel good on the controller. So, I want to just have a quick run around without getting shot at. In the kind of 130, 140 range, which is pretty good. VRAM under 10 gigs, so that's fine. Power's maxed out. Would expect that. Average FPS. What the hell? Oh wow, I'm so bad. Lows as well. We'll drop back in. It's going to take a sec to dial these settings in because even my mouse and keyboard settings just feel absolutely horrendous. Graphics look pretty good as well. I remember this game looking pretty good. But I think the lows actually look very good. Look, 0.1% low of 112 FPS, which is very good considering our average is 134. A little bit of a stutter there you saw on the frame time. So let's pull that down to 50 FPS now. So yeah, this is Frostbite, so I'm expecting it to probably be kind of heavy on the CPU. It looks actually not that bad. I mean, 30% is quite high for 4K on this. Normally it's maybe like 20%, but it's that's not terrible, I guess. I've definitely seen a lot worse. Just have to see how it plays when I drop it down to 1440p and 1080p. Obviously, you would expect that will get higher, but try out 4K low in a little bit. Down to 120 years, so definitely some areas where it might dip a bit more.
Luke Skywalker has been spotted.
Luke Skywalker. See, the only issue I've got with this game is I'm not very good. I mean, is someone cheating? What is that? Is that a sniper? Is that a sniper? Because that is insane. If that's a sniper, he's probably not cheating. I don't know how bad is if the cheating's bad in this. Because that guy's killed me twice now like that. It's kind of a little bit concerning. Because I guess it could have been a headshot, one hit, right? I would assume, if that is a sniper. That did seem pretty nuts, though. Can't even see. There we go. It's like a walker or something. Oh, I'm dead. That's a machine gun? Oh, okay. I mean, that guy, surely he's got to be cheating. That was one hit, though, no? And I was running. I've never seen a weapon kill you that quick, ever. Unless maybe that is just the... Does this game just have an insanely fast time to kill? I don't really remember. I don't know, did that look abnormal? To me, it looked quite abnormal.
We are losing Dorn to the rebels.
Yeah, look at... Yeah, like, look. I mean, he's just right here. Mostly keeping around that 140 average, so pretty perfect for my refresh rate. You got a 5070 Ti, nice. Can get a bit hot. What model is it? God, the time to kill on this game seems insane, no? Feels even faster than Battlefield.
Ordered you to secure those positions, not give them away to the enemy.
Luke Skywalker is here. Vader should be informed.
Yeah, I was saying the heroes, when I've tried those before, I've always thought they're really hard to use with a mouse and keyboard. And the spaceships too. I've always preferred those on a controller. I almost got that guy.
Position Bash is under attack.
How is this guy not... What the hell?
Command post Bash is lost.
You'll have to bear with my noobiness.
By Lord Vader.
I think there's someone behind, no? How is this guy still going? I think we got him. There we go. Need to learn the maps a little bit as well. I can hear someone running. They're going to run through here, probably.
With Lord Vader here, victory will surely be ours.
Okay, that seemed weird. Knew exactly where I was. What's the cheating situation on this game? Is it like really bad? Because it feels awfully sus. Gaming 85, yo! I mean, if it's anything like Battlefield 1 and 5, that's absolutely full of cheating. Which normally does spoil some of the lobbies.
Has joined us.
Yeah, this guy's cheating, surely. That's it, that is a hero. I don't know, is it just me? That seems crazy to me, some of those shots.
We have taken
It's like there he shot me through a wall. It's a Zotac. Yeah, the temps can be a little bit not as good on those. Yeah, this guy knows where I am before I'm even around the corner. No one else think that's weird? A little bit of fuzziness on the water. Seeing it again there. Yeah, this guy's cheating, surely. There's no way this guy's got to be cheating. There's like absolutely no shot that that guy's not cheating. Let's try a different lobby, because I feel like that lobby just... If we encounter stuff like that, I'll just try a different one. Like Battlefield 1 and 5, if there's cheating like that, it's better just to leave the lobby. Unless he's got some power up where you can see people through walls. But I can't see why that would be a power up. That would last that long. Unless I'm completely misunderstanding the game, but that definitely seemed sus, didn't it? Surely. Try a different map at least. Okay, so on this map, we're actually hitting the cap here. How do we uncap this? Is it the same as So I've got the console up. How do I do it? It's normally max FPS, isn't it? I can't see. How do I do it? Let me Google it. Anyone in chat know how I can uncap this really quickly? What's the command? I know on Battlefield you can just search and it'll give you the like max FPS, isn't it?
With a Knight of Ren fighting with us, we will surely be victorious.
I should have maybe done this at the start. Max, game time max variable FPS. The issue is... Oh, I do see it. There we go. And then if I just put 0, that should uncap it, right? No, that's not going to work. I'll just put like 600 or something. No?
Good, but we're only halfway there. The final target is the atmospheric processing core.
600 doesn't work. What can I uncap this to?
One of the marked control rooms.
Okay, now my game is completely not working. Oh, it's because I'm messaging it in the chat. Oh my god. How do I do this? So I'm putting 300 FPS. Damn, how? I can't actually see it. Lando doesn't have an ability like... Yeah, I think that guy was cheating. Pretty sure. I might have to get rid of the overlay for a second so I can actually see what I'm doing. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to uncap the FPS, otherwise we'll be stuck at 200. Right, I can actually see it now. Result... Why is that not actually working, though? So I've got here max alert. There you go. Game time. But then when I enter in 0, result 0, it doesn't actually do anything, does it? See, the issue is now I can't actually even see. I should maybe... I'll put MSI to the bottom. So we can actually... Because now we can't see if it's actually working. How far down is that going to put it? That's not put it down at all. Anyone know? Anyone in chat know? Engine hard cap? No, but this is the... This is Frostbite engine, though. We should be able to uncap it, I think. Surely.
Destroy it.
Didn't do anything in this game.
Concentrating our firepower on the core.
Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry, I'm just having a look online. I think... Put 0 behind the command. It's supposed to turn off the FPS cap.
You're damaging the core. Keep firing.
Okay, maybe it doesn't work then. Maybe origin FPS is capped. Sorry, I'm just having a look through, because I don't see why that wouldn't work, but... Yeah, maybe you can't uncap it. Equals 0. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Look, game time. You can see it here. Game time max variable. I select that. I set it to 0. Set it to 0 here. And then it's not worked. Well, we now can't see that it's not worked because I'm not in that game anymore. But that's why I did do that. Does it need to be... I'm just putting 0 though. Does it need to be equal 0? Because, yeah, I did Google it. I Googled that exact thing as well, and that's what I have tried, but it doesn't seem to work. Search for another game. So obviously it's likely the FPS to be quite varied depending on what map you're on. You know, first one 140, that other one... I guess that's the first map we played is probably going to be at its worst because of all the jungle and foliage and stuff. That other map looked a little bit more enclosed inside. Going to see a lot higher FPS. It'd be good that I could actually, if we could uncap it. Yeah, see, other people have also tried that and said it doesn't work, so I'm definitely not the only one. So yeah, let's see, it's still capped again. I think we just lost as well, which is good, isn't it? So yeah, look, game time. Result 0. It just gives me a result of 0, but nothing is different. It is 0. Result 0. So it's currently set to 0, but that doesn't seem to actually do it, does it? Yeah, let's see, it's still capped. Is there any settings in the menu? Can I see the menu? Just wonder if I've also got something capped here, VSync. No. Am I using HFTS shadows? Which graphic setting is that? I've got everything fully maxed, so... Might have to just forget about the FPS cap for now. I don't think it's going to work, which is a bit annoying. I wonder if maybe a game restart. And I wonder if you can... Yeah, maybe? We'll run through... I'll run a bit more of the gameplay in here, and we'll try and restart maybe at the end. So we're seeing slightly higher FPS on this 150 compared to the 140 on the other one. Good GPU usage, though. It's maxed out. But I'll try restart it. Shadow quality. It says that to ultra though on the ultra preset. That is the max. Shadow quality, ultra's the max. That is the max. I don't remember this map. Graphics still hold up so well though. Like, what year was this? 2016 or 17 maybe? Played the first one loads when it came out. I'd probably played this one a little less, but... The shooting's kind of a little weird to get used to, isn't it? Feels like a little different. Oh my god, I'm so bad. It feels so different. I think almost like you have to... There's like bullet drop, like not bullet drop, but like you have to pre-aim the movement. It's like weird. You get PCSS. It might be maybe because you're on an NVIDIA GPU, right? Is that an option only for that? Maybe. I need to drop some of my sensitivity because it feels too sensitive. You can get these like reloads exact as well. That's kind of a weird thing to get used to. Reminds me of Gears of War. So slightly higher FPS on this map. It's quite a long range. It's like very long range on this map, isn't it? Gunfights all super far apart. Hey, look, people in the chat talking about someone hacking already. So is the cheating problem quite bad on this game? I'm guessing it is. I mean, that first lobby seemed really bad. This doesn't seem as bad, but don't want to speak to you soon. Yeah, it's just an NVIDIA thing, isn't it? Yeah. Which would explain why I can't see it. Trying to think of, there's another game. Is it The Division that has that PCSS, or it has something else? I've definitely seen that, come across that quite a few times in some games.
Kylo Ren has been spotted. Better watch it.
See, like, the shooting just feels... It's going to take me a little while to get used to, I think. Oh. Does that... How much does that affect your performance then, that shadow setting? Is it like a massive... I expect it's probably not a massive difference, is it? Oh, you can actually do third person on this as well, can't you? Forgot about that.
Fighting for us will surely win this.
So VRAM has crept up a little bit now, 11.2, so that has crept above 10. It's still... Oh, God. Oh, I'm dead.
We're not giving away more positions as the first
What do you even do in that situation? I remember this back in the day, like, when it's like that, you just, like... Yeah, you just got to accept your fate. Absolutely no way you're getting out of that. You've been eyeing up a 9070 XT. Yeah, I mean, if you've got a 4080, I wouldn't make that switch. It would definitely not be worth it. Haven't seen a cheater yet. Have you not? Have you been watching this? The first lobby, because that guy was 100% cheating. He was shooting me like, he was running like shooting through walls and stuff. Like, he was absolutely cheating, the first guy. I think there was at least maybe 2 people cheating in that first lobby. Because he was just one-shotting you. It's the same in Battlefield 1 and 5. It's kind of, it feels maybe a bit similar to that. Like in the odd lobby, you get one. Maybe need a sniper or something. Have I got motion blur on? Because that... I hope I don't. Oh, there we go. First game you had a cheater? Yeah, same. First lobby was pretty bad. Not saying they don't exist. No, I know. No, I know. I don't think there's any in this. I was just saying in the chat, though, they were accusing someone of. But I don't think anyone's killed me that in this lobby, but the first one just seemed bad.
Kylo Ren has been seen.
It's the same as Battlefield 5 and 1. Not every game has them, but it's like fairly frequent. Is that guy a hero? Or is he just a more specialised? I'm getting on one of these. What even is this? Just a transport? Oh no, it doesn't actually shoot. Oh my god, this does not turn well at all. Oh my god. Why is this so slow on my sensitivity? My settings are just an absolute mess. Vehicle sensitivity. Why is the look so slow? I need to like look at these settings because they're just terrible. I'm not even going to move in this. What does vehicle sensitivity mean? Was that on controller settings? Like, look, I can't even... I'm moving my mouse as, like, far as I possibly can, and it's not even moving. Oh my god, this is impossible. I'm just going to send it in.
They just got Captain Phasma to lead them.
What on earth is going on with this movement? Like, look, it just doesn't even... Look how slow it is. There's no way I'm going to be able to get in a fight like this. I'm just going to try and capture the objectives and be like a meat shield. I can't even see what I'm shooting at. Maybe try and run someone over. I can't shoot anymore. There we go. Can I get out? Oh, I can't get out. I'm just going to fully send it. Can I run people over? Apparently not. Mark, yo. Because it got a slow thing. Yeah, but it felt it wasn't working. That surely was not working as intended. I couldn't move the look. Like, surely that's not how it's supposed to work. I couldn't even move, like, my look left or right. Is that supposed to do that? I mean, if it's supposed to do that, then fair enough, but it just didn't feel right.
It's being secured.
Like, I couldn't move from left to right. So if someone appeared from my right and started shooting me, there's just nothing I can do.
Command post Oryx has been secured.
Resolution 4K. It should say in the bottom left. So after this, I'll try to reset the game because the moment I turn the graphics down to low, it's just going to cap out at 200. And it's not really 1440p, 1080p and stuff are going to be a little bit of a difficult test. I thought I could uncap FPS, but the command doesn't seem to work. At least we're getting some kills. We're not completely useless. See, there's quite a lot of you have to shoot, try and almost preempt the movement in a way. Someone flying around.
We're capturing position door.
What the hell? How do you get here? At the moment, 4K native, everything completely maxed, yeah, so pretty good FPS at the moment. Can easily do pretty much 140 FPS, most average. It does vary a little bit on the maps. Some map we actually were pushing a bit closer to 200. On the other map we had maybe slightly less than this. It just depends. So pretty good. Lows are very good as well. Like no stuttering really. Pretty good, and even graphics look really good as well. I feel like... How did I only get one kill doing that? Do you get a lot of like assists, I guess, in this? Game time max variable. I tried it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. Like I can try again here. Look. Game time. Look, you can see all the commands I tried. Game time, max variable, 300. I tried 300. I tried 0. I tried 600. All of them. None of them worked. You can't. You're not going to be able to see it here because we're not actually hitting 200. But I can try out again in a little bit. But yeah, I did try that. I tried 0, 300, 600. None of them were working. I'm dead again. Seemed like I had a quick Google and other people also seem to have the same issues. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, I could have been changed character. Oh no, I spent it. 4,000. Why can't I? Oh, is it because someone else chose it? Yeah, I think someone else chose it.
Headbucket Phasma just entered the fray.
Master Predator, Need for Speed Unbound. I'd have to see. I don't think I have it installed at the moment. This guy's always getting me, that red guy.
We're taking doors.
Someone got him. Is it worth buying this for 4K? Depends on the games you play. For like, it's not a 4K GPU, so if you're wanting to max out loads of different games at 4K, it's not going to work unless you're happy to use upscaling and frame generation and stuff. You're not guaranteed to have good performance 4K. Some games will be fine, like this is an example, but most, brand new games, you're not going to be able to run 4K unless you're using upscaling or frame generation. And also, if you wanted to use ray tracing in that scenario, like you just wouldn't be able to. That just wouldn't. That'll hammer your performance way too much. You've been searching around 200. Yeah, it's a little odd because it's the same it's the same engine as Battlefield, right? And those games also Battlefield 1 and 5 also have 200 FPS caps, but you can just uncap them with the command the same way, and they uncap. You just set it to 600 and then it uncaps the FPS. You can do the same thing in this game, but it just doesn't work. It doesn't actually uncap it. It could maybe be a restart thing, so I'm going to restart the game after this and see, but maybe you just can't, because I know... Oh, we won. Did we win? I did Google it, and some other people were also saying it doesn't work for them, so at least, look, you're seeing it capped there, 200. At least I know I'm not the only person it's not working. Seen many cheaters. In the first game, in the first lobby, there was at least maybe 2. But since then, it's been alright. So look, you're seeing the difference between the FPS really compared to the previous map and this map. 140, 150 on some of the other forest maps. We're basically capped out here at 200. So your GPU usage is starting to drop down as we don't actually even need to use the GPU to hit 200. That looks good through here, the lighting, doesn't it? Even just the reflections. Oh my goodness. It's all kicking off.
Surely win this.
Whoa! Ray tracing kills nearly every card. Yeah, but I meant, like, for example, if you had a 5090 at 4K, you could switch ray tracing on, and obviously it would kill the card, but if you just switched it upscaling on to quality or balance, you would have 60 FPS. So it would be doable. But if you were to do that on this, that wouldn't work. Like, it would outweigh... There'd be apps, like, you would just have to forget about even putting ray tracing on. Like, I just wouldn't do that at all. Where on obviously other GPUs, you could do it and use upscaling to get away with it. Where if you did the same thing on this, upscaling won't even save you, if you see what I mean. So I would just forget about that if you were trying to do 4K. Just wouldn't be worth the performance hit. You would have to use others. You would have to use so much of other technology. Oh my goodness, dude! You'd have to use so much of like, you know, frame generation, upscaling stuff. It just wouldn't be worth it. Game goes on, yo. Why is everyone playing? I don't know. It just had a massive resurgence of players. I think it was there was some free thing for it, so it just had loads of players, and I think that's why everyone's come back to it. Is the Emperor still alive? I've just killed myself with my grenade. Oh my god, I'm not doing well, am I? I did say I was going to reset the game, didn't I? I got stuck into this map. I was like, oh, I want to see that. I don't even see what's going on. This is like typical Battlefield fashion where you get stuck in the lane. I don't know these maps at all, so it is a little bit tough. Oh, I don't have any. Do I have a grenade? I do have a grenade. There we go. He's got a flamethrower. I got him. Someone keep opening the door. Open the door. Oh, he's over that side. No, he's not. Maybe we should try and get a spot on this. Oh, wow, they're going to push.
We're taking memory core RX.
Grenade out.
Is there another way?
Watch the order run.
Quick little flank. That looks terrifying. I feel massively behind enemy lines here. Whoa.
Great. Now we'll make this ship go supernova by taking out the hyperdrive generator.
Did I try Stellar
We need
Blade
to
demo?
expose it
No.
first, though, and we'll do that by capturing one of the
I don't-
shield control points.
I don't know. I don't really.
Clear?
Is it a
Let's do
good game? It didn't really look that great to me. Yeah, it runs pretty well. It's basically it's Frostbite engine, so it runs pretty similarly to like Battlefield 5, really. They run pretty good, FPS wise. You can get pretty serious FPS, can't you?
Grenade ready.
I'm gonna try flank again because that didn't seem like a bad situation. Can do third person as well. I don't really like it, but we got Ray. She's running away. Whoa, there's loads of them. Where do they all come from? What brand? Gigabyte Gaming. There's no cover here. Oh, this is bad.
Ray is here. Now the force is really with us.
How am I getting shot through here? I need to get over there. Go, Ray, go. Oh my god, what the hell's that? Oh, we got him.
The shield has been deactivated. Now shoot at that generator.
Shoot the generator.
Concentrate firepower on
Double
the
kill.
target.
Oh yeah, this is a turkey shoot now.
Plasma to lead them.
How am I not getting any kills there? Oh my goodness, there's so many.
That generator is hurting. Keep at it.
I need to get Ray over there. That's a hero, isn't it? Dude, grenade! No! Oh my god, that throw is unreal. Didn't even think you could throw a grenade that far.
With Ray fighting for us,
Wukong
we'll surely win this.
DMC. Maybe I'll try. It's just the demo though, right? Is it like a timed demo where you can only play it for like 10 minutes or something? Maybe check out the full game. At least there's no point streaming it if it's only if you're like limited on time.
The first
We need to
order
shoot
will
this
be
reactor.
short one hyperdrive generator.
Clear for grenade.
What are we shooting? Not quite sure.
Ray just joined us.
Not sure if I want to stick my head out there again.
We're low on time, people. Move it up.
Oh my god. It's a little robot. Here we go. Two wins in a row. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well if you haven't already.
The first order will be more
That's on you
careful
like the
with their
vids. Thanks.
shields. Well done.
There's no timer. I maybe just try out the full game. But from what I saw, it didn't really, I don't know. It didn't really look that great to me, but when does it actually come out? Let's I'm going to give the game a quick reboot. See if that maybe fixes the FPS cap and we can drop the settings down a little bit. It's just obviously going to be a little bit difficult if it does cap at 200. Because dropping to low 4K, it's just going to cap the FPS, isn't it? So we're not really going to be able to see like that realistic, you know, that realistic FPS of what you could actually get. Oh, see now. Oh man, I'm gonna have to reset it again, I think. Brakes. Okay, no, we're good. I have to just drop. It does this thing also too, where it fails to get me onto online, and you have to keep trying. It did this to me earlier when I first booted the game. It's just connecting. There you go. It's weird. It does that for some reason. It says you've got no internet, but I do. That was... What were we just in? We were in the resistance. Maybe try this. And I'll drop everything to low, because then we'll be able to see if the uncap thing has worked. Can you search as well for specifically for the space battles? Because I always quite like those. No, it's still capped. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I could message it in the chat. Can you uncap FPS? See if anyone's managed to do it in the game. Oh, I remember this map actually. Isn't this This is where the blueprints for the Death Star are, isn't it? No one. Oh God, what is going on with this game? I've got. What is going on?
Skywalker has been spotted.
We will lose the sector unless you shape up right now.
The gun sounds are pretty good as well. Is there someone through there? Try and get out of this area. Did anyone else say anything? I don't think anyone responded to me in the chat. What was that? Was that a hero? Who's flying?
Is that a Wookiee? Watch out!
Enemy locking, that don't sound good. Oh, it's a it's like a jetpack. Are there bots in this? Oh my god, is that Yoda or something? Sound like Yoda. I look like Yoda, very small. We've got two heroes fighting. It supports resolution scale, yeah, but there'd be like, on this GPU, absolutely probably no reason to use that. Because, for example, if we just set the graphics down a little bit, it's going to hit the 200 FPS cap. There'd be no point in changing resolution scale, really. There's no upscaling, though, no DLSS or FSR. I'll switch everything to low here, so the low preset, but it's gonna just cap me at 200, basically. Realistically, if we could uncap, well, we're at 84% usage, 85% usage. So it would obviously be over 200, 220, 230 maybe. Something like that. God, we're like really trapped in here. Oh yeah, we're getting absolutely battered. They've got every single point. Oh, this is when it's like not good, is it? How do you roll as well? Because you can roll, can't you? How do you do that? Is it alt? It is alt.
Bounty Hunter Boss has joined our forces.
Ryan Spencer, it sounds like you've played the game quite a lot. Have you been able to uncap the FPS, or does that not work? This guy's a sniper? Sniper. Might be worth... might be worth having a go at that in that situation, because we are absolutely just trapped in there, aren't we? hate it when it keeps saying that. Is this a sniper? It fires awfully quick. It's not like a bolt one. Alright, that ended because that was terrible. Joined mid-game getting absolutely smashed. So yeah, 4K low. It's going to max you at the 200. Fairly stable, I think. Have to uncap in the game files. You should be able to do it the command here in Frostbite because you can do that on Battlefield, but you can set the max FPS. You set it here. You go game time, max variable FPS, and then if I put 600 in, enter that result 600. So it's saying my maximum FPS is 600, but for some reason it's still at 200. It doesn't let me go over. So it's a bit of a weird one. Normally this does work, but for some reason it doesn't work on this. Let me Google it again. Yeah, see, someone posted here saying they tried it and it didn't work either. Origin FPS is capped. Could it be in EA or something? Is there some sort of setting in EA maybe that's capping my FPS? Could that be a thing? Why would it cap it at 200 though?
Why the Imperials have taken a sudden interest in Tatooine is anyone's guess. But we're gonna give them a warm...
Let me look. Can I look quick? Or do I have to close the game? I don't know if EA is going to open, is it, whilst I've got the game running? I've got it in my... Okay, there we go. I don't even think that's a thing, is it? There isn't even a settings. Application. I'll have a quick look and see if there's anything obvious. I don't think it is a thing. In-game overlay. That's grayed out. I don't even... No, I don't think there is anything like that. I remember in Origin there used to be something like that, didn't there? It's capped at 200 for everyone. Yeah, but you should be able to well, in theory you should be able to uncap it because on Battlefield it's the same engine and you can uncap from 200 on those using that command, that exact command, which it lets you do that on this. So it lets you enter in that command and it lets you set it. Because if I search for max FPS at the moment, it's 600 for me. But yeah, it seems like maybe they don't allow it or something. It's like actually overridden or something. Because no matter what I set for that value, it doesn't actually set that value. Oh, that's hit the roof. There's a guy right there. Engine limit, yeah, it seems to be, which, I don't know, is surprising to me because Battlefield is the same engine and it lets you uncap from 200. So, strange why you wouldn't be allowed to do it in this, but it is what it is. Try retrying. Oh, I've done it. I've probably done it about 10 times at this point. Am I using River Tuner to cap FPS? No, it's the game. The game's capped. The game's capped and I can't do anything about it. Resetting your game, try it yet. I've restarted as well. I've done that. That doesn't work either. We'll drop to 1440p in a sec because yeah, 4K low graphics. it's going to max it out. Like I say, it's probably would be maybe 220, 230 or something. Got another 15 to 20% because we're about 80, 85% usage on my GPU. What the hell? See that guy just disappear?
Looks like we got a friend. We captured Orex.
Scared to run over because they keep spawning. There's one behind us. I don't know which way to look here. And of course, the way I'm not looking, someone appears. No need to get upset about it. Upset about what? Help to go up to 120, 110, 120% resolutions. Yeah, but I'm testing 4K, so if I went to 120% usage, 120% resolution scale, you'd no longer be testing 4K anymore. You'd be testing a different res at that point.
Grenade deployed.
Which we can maybe set it to 200% and see what happens. Which I think would be, that'd be 8K, wouldn't it? Did anyone used to play the original Star Wars Battlefront? The original Battlefront 2 as well. I used to play that loads. PS2. That's not good. Whoa. Is that a shotgun? To remove FPS cap in Star Wars Battlefront and use the command... Yeah, no, I've done that. That's what I've done like 10 times. It doesn't work. You can see, look, when I pull the command, you can't quite see it because it's behind the overlay, but I've got it set to 600 at the moment. I can set it to 0, though. It still won't do anything. Look, it's set to 0 now. Still 200. The spawning as well on this seems just chaotic. Or is that just me? Like, you just seem to spawn just absolutely anywhere. Just next to, like, anyone. Get this ship out the way. Oh, nice grenade. That ship was just, like, right in my line of sight.
Jedi support.
What's that?
Luke Skywalker is here.
There's actual space battles going on this as well. Not good spot. Where's the cover? Is that the Emperor? That was some good shots. How'd you get on the roof?
Straight out.
done for.
The remaster. Yeah, no, I did get it. I just don't really play it though. Played it like once or twice. It's just nostalgia, but then when you start playing it, it's just like, oh, okay. This feels like an old game. This command disables the FPS limit. It doesn't, though. I've got it set to 0 now, and it doesn't disable it. Doesn't seem to work. We'll drop... whilst we're still there, at the end of this lobby, I'll drop to 1440p and we'll have a look. But whilst I'm still like this, we might as well... I'll set everything back to Ultra, and then maybe set it to 200%. Oh god, this is not... probably not a good idea to do mid-game. Oh, okay. That's... I actually thought maybe it'd be worse than that. 45 FPS at 8K. Yeah, look, 46, 40, 48, dipping a little bit under 45, but that's pretty nuts. That's fairly doable. I thought when I first moved there, it went down to about 7, and I thought, oh dear. Anyone watching the Champions League tonight? I don't know if I'll even bother, to be honest. One full motion frames with this last like 400. Well, it would be capped at 200 anyway. So there'd be probably no point in using any frame generation on this. Is to go into the Steam folder. This is not on Steam. It wouldn't be in the Steam folder. The only worry I would have about modifying game files for a multiplayer game is if there's any anti-cheat, which I'm assuming maybe there isn't on this game, because it seems to have cheaters, but I'd have to maybe look at that another time. I won't waste time at looking at it on stream, because I'll probably have to spend 10-15 minutes looking at it. It's probably not.
Those troublesome rebels have eluded us long enough. We will eradicate them here at Yavin 4.
Bear me 2 seconds.
Standard procedure. Standard procedure. Advance, capture, and hold all command posts.
Let me change it on this screen quick, because we're at 8K, aren't we? Shoo! Look at that, 8K. But like I said, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I'd expect this to maybe be like 10 FPS or under. We're hitting 35 here, 36, 37. On the other map, we had, what did we have, 40 to 45. It was actually pretty good. VRAM looks fairly healthy as well. I mean, like 14.5, but we're not even maxed out on that. Normally we're at like over 20 gig. I know we couldn't see that on this because we only have 16, but we're not even maxing 16. It's not going to be obviously really ideal to play like this, but it's fun to have a look at it. Question is, can I get a kill? That's the question. Does a grenade kill count? Probably close to this crashing like any second, but... Oh my god, it's hard, it's hard. It's hard going from 200 to 30, 40. It's a bit of a shock. Bit of a shock to the system. What about lows and stuff if I reset those? It looks a little bit... I don't know if that's stuttering there, the spikes in the frame time, just because I... Oh, it was reloading, maybe.
Did you not understand? Get it done.
There's the kill. He's done it. Kill at 8k. Take that off the bucket list. How choppy is this to watch? On the stream probably looks laggy.
Command post Dorn is under attack.
We're losing control of
So yeah, lowest we've seen, I think 33 there. 33 or 32. Probably the best 8k performance I've seen on this.
Vader should be informed.
Attack the target area.
Oh, I've just run in here without even thinking about it. They seem to have that on lock.
Command post Bash is under attack.
Impressive it's hasn't crashed as well. Can we get another kill? Probably not.
The Emperor
Where is he?
now personally overseeing the battle.
Thing is if I, as soon as, look at the light coming through here, that looks pretty good. The moment I get shot at though, it feels so laggy to me, it's hard to really get out of gunfights. Oh, I'm almost definitely in trouble here. Oh, I'm in big trouble. Is that Yoda? It is Yoda with a hood on. There's Yoda and Luke Skywalker running at me. Right, let's I'll maybe go 8k low. Let's have a look at that as well. Might as well. Whilst we're here. And then end of this game we need to switch to 1440p. So I think 8k low graphics might actually be alright. Looks like, yeah. So 8k low,
The rebels are trying to secure
you'll get above 60. Almost 70. And bear in mind, this map's probably one of the harder ones to run. The lowest FPS we've seen has been on this map. So it's likely in one of the other maps you'd actually maybe see 5-10 FPS more. I wouldn't say as well. You can definitely tell graphics from low to ultra, but it's not actually... It's not that bad, the difference. Oh, I'm in trouble. Why is this Yoda always on me? Is this native or with FSR? This is native at 8K. There's no FSR in this game. There's no upscaling. Oh, hit something there. 210 damage. What's he shooting at? Shoot him in the legs. I do think Frostbite actually has some of the better graphics. Be interesting to see what the new Battlefield looks like. I'm hoping that looks pretty good. Because as much as like Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, I think those graphics still hold up quite well. I feel like 2042 is maybe not as impressive. Where like when you consider 1 and 5 are older than that. Oh, I'm stuck.
Lord Vader is here. Redouble your efforts.
So yeah, 70... Anywhere between like 65 and 80, really. 85. at 8K low graphics, which is fine. Probably want to try and definitely hit our refresh rate if I can. So obviously ideally 140, but you're not going to hit that 8K obviously. But I think even above 60 is fairly impressive. VRAM then's actually come down by about a gig by going from ultra graphics to low. Oh, I'm in trouble. Did we get... We still didn't get Yoda. Oh, he was so low, his health. What's this? Must be this guy. He looks mean. Oh, it's just third person on this, isn't it? We've got a jetpack. That is not the jetpack.
We have lost command post Bash.
Got the Emperor though. Get him! Can we get him? I think they got him. Did they get him? Is he running? He might be running. Cap it.
We're losing command post desk.
I can still hear a lightsaber. Emperor, get him. We've got Darth Vader as well. We have. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rocket Trooper. Don't know that one. Oh yes, he's got a jetpack. Has he? He has. Oh. I want to be the Darth Maul. I do definitely prefer first person though. Look how much my FPS drops when I ADS in this view. That's quite aggressive, isn't it? 10, 15 FPS different? Oh, you are lucky. That guy was so low. Did we get him? Yeah, he must have got him. Yeah, so when I look like this, look, 67, and when I go into this, look, 10 FPS almost. Hassan, yo. Yoda, yeah, he's... I mean, he's so fast and small, it's like, and agile. Is that Wookiee? Use the cards. Don't need them. You mean these ones? I don't have any. I don't have any on that character. Do we need to unlock these or something? I don't have any. How does it work? I have one. And I'm using that one. Is that virtual 8K? What do you mean?
Position org has been secured by us.
I have it set to 200% render scale. If that's what you mean by virtual. You mean virtual as in I'm not actually on an 8K screen. I do have an 8K screen, but I'm not on it right now. So it's with render scale, if that's what you mean by virtual.
An enemy commander is on site.
There's no way. Oh, I thought I made it out of that. Unlock them with skill points. Yeah, but then it won't... I don't have any. Do I not have any? Do I have to do it from the menu, maybe? Star cards can be unlocked, upgraded from the collections menu. I think you can only do it from the... Can you only do it from the menu? I think you might only be able to do it from the menu. How do I get out this view?
The rebels are trying to secure RX.
We have lost position RX.
I'll switch down to 1440p after this. Because I might have to restart the game.
We are graced by the presence of Lord Palpatine.
Or do I maybe just switch out quick now? How on earth has he got so much health?
I want them all.
How on earth have I lost that? Play to get more points. Yeah, I feel like I have played this game loads before though, and I feel like maybe it's reset something because I'm level like 28 or something, and I've only unlocked one skill thing. Does that sound right? I'm sure when I played last time I had way more things, way more cards. It's almost like it's been wiped or something.
Luke Skywalker is here.
Is there sort of some sort of update where it wiped stuff? Yeah, we need to... Still dropping down to about 4... Sorry, my my OBS seemed to crash. Is that going to work now? I think we're right. Yeah, for some reason my OBS on my stream PC crashed. Or it just froze.
Now in control of position crash.
Hopefully it doesn't do that again. Let's I want to just quit out. I want to try and get down to 1440p because I don't know how long that game feels like it's going to last a while. Let's have a quick look. I might have to restart the game quick. 2560 by 1440. I will need to drop that back down to 100. Oh god. Drop that back down to 100%. So we're at 1440p. I will have to, I think... I'll have to quickly settle that back to Ultra. I'll reset the game really quick because I might just change it on Windows. Otherwise it'll break my stream. So give me 2 seconds. I'll just reboot the game in 1440p just so that I can full screen it as well. You get 200 FPS at 1440p. Nice, yeah, we'll have a look at 1440p here. I'd imagine I would also be capped out. We were at 8K just then, that's why the FPS was like 60. DirectX 12. Oh yeah, interesting. Can you... I did want to test that one out as well. Switch to DirectX 12. Can you uncap the FPS in DirectX 12? Does that work? Maybe that's the issue. Could that be the issue, maybe? I might... You know what? I might have a... Can you... Is that the issue? Can in DirectX 12, can you uncap it? Sorry, I'm just trying to fix the stream out. Let me drop in a game really quickly, and we'll see, and then I can switch it. But 1440p, 2560 by 1440, 100% resolution scale, everything set to ultra. I'll quickly search for a game, and then I need to change Supremacy. Do we want to try the Republic? So I haven't tried that yet. It's set to 200 no matter. Okay, so it's not really going to matter if I'm in 12 or 11. It's still going to be maxed out. Is it... is my stream working? Okay, cool, there we go. Yeah, so 1440p. We've got it set to now. You're seeing it hit the cap. So we're hitting the 200 FPS cap. Usage is around... GPU usage is around about 80 to 85%. So if we were able to completely uncap the game performance, you'd obviously see it much more above 200 if we could take the GPU to 100%. VRAM's come down quite a bit, 8 gig compared to 4K. We had it at the most at 4K. I think we had about 11 gig, 11 to 11 and a half. GPU power actually looks quite nice because we're hitting the 200 FPS. It's at 100 watts, which is really nice. I don't know what's going on here. That doesn't look right at all, does it? What is that I'm looking at? Is that smoke? Ah. What is that? You see this? Look. Well, that is completely blinding my vision. What on earth is that? Ah! How do I get away? It's just this bit. That's not fair. I can't see anything. I still got a kill. I don't know what that is. That's bugged. That's a DirectX 12 issue. I don't have DirectX 12 on though. It's off. I'm pretty sure, unless I accidentally switched it on. It's off. DirectX 12 is off. Maybe it's on both. But yeah, that's tough to play with that blocking my vision. It's only in that little bit though. I'm not getting in this bit. Gav, yo. I was doing it again here. Maybe it's just this map.
We are getting support from General Grievous himself.
CPU usage as well actually looks okay. I thought it'd be really high at 1440p, but because the 200 FPS cap, I don't really think we're pushing it as much because it's not... The usage on the GPU's come down, so I don't think the CPU really needs to work as hard. You hate the 200 FPS cap. Yeah, no, I know. It's annoying, isn't it? It's a shame because Battlefield you can uncap it in the same engine, but you don't seem to be able to on this. You can in-game make your FPS unlimited by hitting the console button. No, it doesn't work, Ahmed. I've tried that. It doesn't work. I mean, I can show you again. Look, I'll do it here. Game times. You're seeing it in the command in the top left. Max variable FPS. I set it to 0, and it's nothing happens. It's just still Battlefield. This works, but doesn't work here for some reason. It says there, look, result 0. It's set to 0, but it's still capped. Starting to look graphically a little bit fuzzy as well. 1440p, obviously I'm still on my 4K screen, so it notice some fuzziness. Bug a wall back wherever you set your cards. I mean, it seems to have, but I now don't have anything. Like, I don't have any of my points or anything. I hear a lightsaber. Oh, it makes me nervous. Oh, I mean, we've done a lot of damage. Did we get him? Game uses quite a lot of RAM, like system RAM actually. 20 gig. 1440p is quite a lot. Whoa, what is that?
We are getting bounty hunter support. Bosk is here.
How is he not dead? His health was so low so many times. Oh, hello. Yeah, the vehicles, I think, are just bugged. Maybe it's my settings, though. It's just so slow. Why is the aim so slow? It's, like, painfully slow for some reason. Oh, my God. It's so... What the hell? It's so janky. There's no way I'm going to be able to kill anything on this. Just run. I think this would be easier on a controller, probably, in a vehicle. Get off. How do I get off? Can I get off? Oh, this is an absolute nightmare. Remind me not to get on the vehicles again. I can't even move right. What on earth? This is horrendous. I'm just going to run into my death. What on earth? The game just crashed. Did it? No, it didn't. The game just minimized. What on earth? Why are vehicles so bugged on this? Do I dare try a tank? Why are vehicles so weird? It's like unusable. Is this going to be any better? No. What on earth? Is it just my settings? Why is it so bad?
You are distinguishing
Is it
yourself.
solder sensitivity? That's... What could it be? It doesn't have like a vehicle specific thing.
Count Dooku is here.
What does this mean? Change the mouse sensitivity for soldier. Change the mouse sensitivity via vehicles. I've got it at 100%. It feels like it's at 0.5. What on earth? Why is... Half the fun was in the vehicles on this. Why is it so... I don't remember it being like this. Why is it so... Like, look, I'm literally moving my mouse, my whole desk, and it's moving like that amount. Look, what on earth, dude? Maybe it's maybe a controller would work better. I'm just gonna have to send this in again because there's not really much I can do. How do I fire the big guns? What am I getting shot by? Is that what's hitting me? Someone finish me off, please. There we go. Random minimizations. Yeah, it seems to just minimize the game. I thought it crashed, but... Right, get me out of those vehicles. That as a disaster. I would drop the graphics to low, but to be honest, there's no point here. Maybe it'd be interesting to see what our usage goes down to, I guess. But in terms of FPS, we're not gonna be able to see it. So set everything to low here. Takes our usage down for about 80-85%. You're seeing, oh my god, okay, it's back up to 80, 70%, 60, in the 60s%. So obviously it is taking more load off the GPU doing that. It's not putting that much onto the CPU though. I thought maybe that would be worse, but because the FPS is capped, there's obviously it can't really go much further.
All transports ready for departure. Prepare to take on that Venator.
Did we win? I think we probably lost. It felt like we lost.
I am as impressed as my programming allows. Once on board the Republic ship, you'll find that I've identified strategic targets.
Oh, this is like the next stage, isn't it? Play through maybe this one, and then we'll check 1080p as well, which is obviously it's still going to be capped at 200, but it'd be interesting to see what the usage looks like. How do I get rid of the chat? How do I get rid of that? It's really annoying. There we go. Could barely even see that guy. What's the chat saying? I don't know, but it just kept flashing up in the corner of my eye, so I just wanted to get rid of it. I wasn't really reading what they were saying. Could you make out what they were saying? I could hear that guy. I wonder actually if obviously you wouldn't be able to test it because I don't think fluid motion frames would do it, but what game was it where it had frame generation, NVIDIA frame generation in the game, and it had an FPS cap? Oh, I was almost got him. Trying to shoot his legs. It had a game FPS cap, but then once you switch frame generation on, it sort of broke the FPS cap. What game was that? I can't think of what it was. It was definitely a game which it did that.
This Republic vessel will soon be history.
They completely broke Frostbite commands. That makes sense then, because it doesn't work for me when I try it. I do want to try out Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5 on this GPU as well at some point, and we'll have to uncap the 200 there as well. But I know that works because I've done it before, and it works. But you're seeing here, look, 50% usage on the GPU at 1080p. So imagine if we could completely uncap this. We'd have insane FPS. You know, potentially double it from here. Over 300. At least. Low settings look. Yeah, low settings definitely, it's not as good as Ultra for sure. Definitely not as good. I wouldn't say it's terrible. There's definitely games where I think there's a lot worse low graphics settings, but because of the FPS cap on this, you might as well play Ultra. It is quite a nice looking game if you can play it Ultra. Oh, be one of these. Is this going to be a disaster to control? How do you move? How do you roll? Yes. Yes, here we go. Right, let's have a quick practice though, because if I get into combat, how do I get out of that? Okay, cool. Shield is F. Sweet. Let's roll it.
It's not as difficult as it looks.
No! No! Ruined all my fun.
You would think these clones would have learned to take better care of their things by now.
That's the worst time to win. See, look, this is... in theory, I'd have like 28, 29 skill points, wouldn't I? If you get one per level. But I've only got one, ever. Which just doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Is it bugged? Searching for Supremacy. Might be a good time to switch it to 1080p quick. It's still going to be capped, but like I said, it might be still worth having a look at the usage. Go to Ultra. I'll quickly reset again. Just so I can change it on Windows. Play co-op. Nah, it's alright. I'm not really like that desperate, to be honest. To get, I'd rather play multiplayer for the stream. And it's unlikely I'll probably ever play this game again, to be honest. So I'm not like really that desperate for skill points. I mean, I might probably end up playing it on like the very odd random occasion, but not worth enough where I need to like grind out skill points or something. That's a massive overlay, isn't it? In it, mush. No! That's going to copyright me. So 1080p, 1920 by 1080. Native, obviously. We've got 100% resolution scale. Everything set to ultra. Try and get into a game. Oh, there were more. Is there the space ones? You need to be online. Oh, it's doing that bug again. Starfire Assault. I might have to try that out. Try one more just normal game. Which one is... I think Hoth's under this one, isn't it? Felucia. Oh my god, what was I just looking at?
Master Kenobi is now
Okay,
ready.
so 1080p.
Secure
Actually,
all
not that different GPU usage-wise to what we had at 1440p. I thought maybe it'd be under 50%. We're at 70% usage here, so you'd still obviously see a lot higher than 200 if we could uncap the FPS. But maybe if we'll set it to low, we'll set the graphics to low as well, and it'll probably come down a lot more. I've got 1 health. See what the lows and stuff look like. VRAM's come down another gig, so 7 gig now. That was 8, or just over 8 at 1440p, isn't it? He needs to, he needs to get involved. What is going on down there?
ever seen the battle.
We need a hero needs to take on the other hero. It's quite fuzzy for me as well at 1080p. You're probably seeing that on the stream.
Grenade prime.
We're taking the objective.
They're going to push in. That's the Wookiee.
We're securing the objective.
Is this FSR? No, this game doesn't have any upscaling. I think this game came out before upscaling was even in use. Oh, like DLSS and FSR at least.
Forces have taken control of the objective.
Area secured. Proceed.
Or at least it wasn't in this game when it first released.
Concentrate your firepower on that objective.
It wasn't massively adopted back then, was it? 2017, was it? Because I think Battlefield 5 got DLSS, didn't it? I think.
Our forces
Or was it
are
only in
attacking the
DirectX 12? On that game you had to switch. What year did that come out? Where is he? Up top? How do I get up top?
Grenade out.
I'm not sure how I get up there. I'm watching the final. I don't know, to be honest. I might put it on in the background. How about you? I might just have it on in the background or something, so like I see the goals or whatever. Because I don't feel like I'm that bothered about it, but... Damn it, I was on a bit of a roll then. But yeah, I'll put it on just in case, because I don't know, I feel like finals sometimes can just be a bit dull. But if it's on in the background, if it is good, then I could pay more attention to it. So yeah, bring in the usage there, 55%. Let's maybe see what it's like if I set all the graphics to low. That should, in theory, bring that down even more. I wonder if we set the 40%. Yeah, there you go. 44%, 36%. So you'd be hitting 200 FPS at 37% GPU usage. Could you imagine what our FPS would be if we could fully uncap the FPS? That'd be like extraordinarily high. We could almost 3x the performance.
Master Yoda has joined the Republic forces.
Not too bothered either, should be good. Yeah, if it's a good game, then I'll probably just pay a bit more attention to it. But there's nothing worse than when you sort of commit to watching a game and it's just like really bad. But oftentimes I'll watch the first half, and if it's a bit bad, I sometimes do that in those games. Or like I'll check the score at half time, and if it looks interesting. Yeah, sorry, my OBS crashed again. What's going on? I'll have to maybe reinstall OBS or something. Keeps crashing. Keeps crashing on me. Apologies. I was trying to read out the Hyper God. I don't understand. Is that a question? Hell is us. I don't understand. Hell is us gets 30 FPS at 4K Ultra settings upscaled with 49. I don't know. I don't know what that means. You'll have to explain what that means. The stream should be back, shouldn't it? Is it back?
We've captured command post Fresh.
Yeah, it should be back. Yeah, I'll have to reinstall OBS or something, try and figure it out. It keeps crashing for me for some reason. Graphics really do look quite bad though, don't they? Holy. On this map, they look really bad. Yeah, I'm not sure how long the stream crashed for then. I don't think I'd noticed. So I think I was talking to myself for a little while.
Count Dooku is here.
Our forces have lost command post Orax.
Currently playing Mafia. Marshmallow, yo.
Wow.
Mafia Definitive Edition. Nice, yeah, I've completed that before. I think I completed it on stream actually. When does the new one come out? Is it like August? Get him. Colby, yo. See the system requirements for Hell is Us. I don't know what that is. Is that a new game?
Forces are taking control of command post.
I've not heard of it.
You need to repeat this behavior
Oh, yes. Here we go. Who else is shooting at me? Oh, no, I pulled the shield. It's a bit buggy on that. Everything's a little bit slow. Try and pull the shield. It takes... Even when you're trying to come out of the roll, it's a bit slow. Right, I'm not going to try the tank again, because that was awful to control.
The clones are taking command post RX.
So it gives us a rough idea of the performance. At least it's been obviously not great really testing 1080p, 1440p because it just caps. We easily hit... Basically, you consider you'll be over 200 FPS at 1440p and 1080p, which is obviously pretty nuts. If you could uncap the FPS, but I don't really think anyone can. We tried to obviously do it, but it didn't work. So we'll take 200 FPS. 1440p, you'll be capped, you'll be maxed out. Maybe I have seen that Hell Is Us game. Is it like is it almost like Returnal? Is it that one? We just traded. A PlayStation game.
Our forces have lost command post F.
Graphics are good, yeah. I always thought Frostbite looked really good. Even the first game of this looked really good, I thought. And do you remember that Dead Space remake? That was Frostbite, wasn't it? I thought that looks really good as well. Caesar, yo. Do I have 5080 benchmarks? Yeah, I have some videos on the 5080.
Command post Spec is now under our control.
Some streams. Can I shoot through this little gap? Couldn't work out where I was getting shot from.
Transports on the way. Prepare to board.
Oh my goodness. I got scared. Is that the hero? That is, isn't it?
Board those transports at once.
Not even sure what I'm shooting at there. Where is the hero? What is that I'm shooting at? Oh, is the hero?
It is a ship. You board them all the time. Why is now any different?
Oh, he's chasing me. Run. Oh, he knows. Oh my god. What is that? Sniper. Stellar Blade demo. I might just wait for the full game. I mean, I saw the demo. I didn't really think it looked that great, but I won't. There's no point streaming the demo.
Programming allows.
Maybe do the full game, but there's probably no point me doing the demo. Because I'll do the demo, but I'll just do the full game anyway, so might as well just probably wait to stream the full game. But to be honest, it didn't really look like my kind of game, but
Strategic targets for your attack.
do make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. We're only 5 likes of 100. We'll hopefully hit that. If you give me a sec, I might just switch back to 4K because we can actually see the performance. Switch back to 4K maybe for a game or two. Might just have to quickly actually reset. So just give me 2 seconds. Because we're just going to be fully capped at 1080p. So yeah, pretty good performance. I'll have to try this out on Battlefield 1 and 5 as well, because I think it'd probably have similar-ish performance really, and we can then actually see over 200. We won't have that cap issue. I've just accidentally opened Steam. Force of habit. Under what conditions does the 9070 XT start consuming 300? You'll see, like at 4K here, it'll be maxed 330. Only reason there at 1440p and 1080p it wasn't consuming that was because we weren't actually fully utilizing the GPU. Because the FPS was capped at 200. And at 1080p there, we had about 40% usage on average, so yeah. God, that's going to get me copyright every time. Yeah, it was only using like 40% of the GPU, so it basically doesn't need to really use any power doing that, but you'll see at 4K here, it'll be maxed. Alexandru, yo, how's it going? I'd say the average efficiency, I mean, across 1440p and 4K for most games, if you're at stock settings, it's quite high. I'd say the average efficiency, like power usage, there's probably 300 for like most games, like newish games. You can realistically expect it to be at like its max for most scenarios. That's mostly at native though, like it'll come down a little with upscaling, but normally it's not that much. Like it might maybe come down like 10 or 20 watts sometimes if you went to like FSR quality, and it might come down another 10 if you were allowed to go to like balance, but it's like, it's still going to be quite high. Even if you're running ray tracing, even if you're running ray tracing at 1080p stock settings, you could expect maybe 300 watts. Like it will still use that with settings like that. So it's going to probably depend what your settings are, but how I tried Grain Zone Warfare. I've played that. I played that ages ago when it first came out. Streamed it, I think. Streamed it, and I think maybe did a video on it as well. But you'll see here now, even in the menu, we're at 99% GPU usage. I'm using 300. I'm maxed GPU usage, 330 watts. Here we go. This is the map I wanted to play. Look at the graphics on this map. Look at 4K as well. Looks unreal. So yeah, you'll see the GPU usage here, fully max 330, and it probably won't drop from that at all, really. I did not even realise there was a spawn point here. I'm dead, I think. How am I not dead here? I'm obviously going to push him because why wouldn't I? How did they get round here? Am I in an enemy area? I think I might be. Can you tag on this? Yeah, what do we think of the graphics on this? The snow looks pretty good too. Ultimate flank. There's a Wookiee. There's no cover. I'm scared. Oh my god. I'm dead. Need a sniper. Oh, there was a ship. There's a spacecraft there I could fly, but I'm a little bit worried about doing it because the vehicles handle so weirdly on this. I'd have to plug my controller in. It was the 100th like. Cat girls, thanks. Send her a sacrifice.
We're losing position A.
What about it? Which would I go for, the 9070 or the XT? The XT definitely. There's just no point with the 9070 really. You might as well just pay that bit extra for the XT. The other model, the non-XT, doesn't really make much sense at that price. Where did that body come flying from? What? That was a shot and a half. What on earth is flying into stuff?
We have reports of Luke Skywalker.
This guy, what on earth? This guy cheating. Where did he even get shot from? He didn't even tell me who it was. I think, was that the sniper again? He might have got another headshot, I guess. I just didn't know where... Yeah, I don't know. Seems like if you run out there, you will die. He just does not miss.
Grenade out.
Like just headshotting, I'm guessing. What's the average power consumption of an XT at 1440p here? Well, the thing is, this game isn't really a very good metric because at 1440p, you won't be fully utilizing the GPU, so it'll be lower. But it's because you're not actually at 99% usage, so it's not a very good metric to compare that to 4K. There'd be no way to test it in this because it caps the FPS.
We are losing position Dorn.
So you'd be comparing 99, 100% usage to like 80% usage. So it wouldn't. Your power will be lower, but like that's not really a very good comparison. You need to be comparing it 100% to 100%.
Failed to carry out such simple orders. Secure those positions before the rebels defeat us.
Is that a hero? That is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm in trouble. No! Did quite a bit of damage. Should have chucked a grenade, maybe? Is the 9080 XT real? No. I mean, not right now. I doubt it will be real, though, because AMD... This is the highest end you can buy this gen. So AMD aren't releasing anything higher than this.
Lord Vader is here. Redouble your efforts.
Try and cap that.
Clear for grenade.
We now control command post Dorn.
This guy just doesn't miss. That is the same guy again. He just sits at that back with a sniper. How do you know if you get a headshot or not? Does it actually tell you on the... I don't think it does it? It doesn't appear like it does tell you. It's that guy again. It's the same guy again. Look at that, 23 health. I'm probably dead if I run across it. Oh, it's a shield, is it? What? What got me? Oh yeah, I've got to try one of these out. What the hell? I defeated the spacecraft because he flew into me. Oh, I can't move. Who will win this fight? I don't know. I will. Who's firing lasers at me? They really don't like me.
We've been joined by Boba Fett.
Get rid of some of these turrets. There we go. 4K. This is 4K Ultra, yeah. Lots of leaks for 9080 XTQ4. Yeah, but it's... AMD are working on the next generation now. I think it's probably extraordinary. I can't see why they would backpedal on it, because AMD specifically said this would be the highest. They wouldn't be doing any high-end GPU this gen. So the 9070 XT would, like, I don't know why they'd backpedal on that. Because I think they're already working on the next gen, so I don't know why they'd waste their time doing the... We'll see though. I mean, I'm all for it. See if I can try and test one, but if it's just rumoured, it's probably... If they've not actually said anything, I find it probably unlikely, but... It did this last time, didn't it? Oh, okay, I think it's found something. How's a 9070 XT ray tracing compared to a 5080? A 5080 is going to be better for rate with that. 5080 is going to be better, like, overall. Like, for if you took an average of all games, a 5080 even without ray tracing is going to be better. But it's more expensive also.
A force of foolhardy rebels somehow made planetfall through our protective shield. They are to be wiped out.
How do you call these metrics in the left corner?
Be protected at all costs.
What do you mean by call them? Do you mean like enable them? Or like what is it called? The program's MSI Afterburner if that's what you mean.
Capture and hold all command posts. Attack.
5070 Ti. I mean, when it comes to ray tracing, NVIDIA is going to always normally be better if you were comparing exact settings. Like, I would advise that if you specifically want ray tracing, you kind of have to go with an NVIDIA GPU, in my opinion. Not that you can't run it on AMD, but it's just a much bigger performance. Here. You're not going to get as good performance out of ray tracing with AMD compared to NVIDIA. You're going to have to rely much more on upscaling stuff, going down to lower presets and like frame generation to get the same kind of performance. Depends what resolution you want to play as well, though, I guess. Like 1440p on a 5070 Ti and a 9070 XT with ray tracing, they're both going to get wrecked, but this would probably get wrecked more. Especially if you have ray tracing set to like high or something like that.
Command post Dorn is under attack.
Command post Dorn is fallen.
Struggle between a 5080 or wait. I'd probably wait and then maybe see if there is anything like a super. And worst case scenario, if there is a super comes out, you might be able to get a cheap 5080. But the super might even have something like more VRAM or something, so it might be better, but I don't know if there's any... What on earth is that? That's just killed me like that. It's crazy. I don't know if there's any, like, reliable... I don't even know if there will be a super.
Secure the marked positions at once.
We're losing Orex to the rebels. We just lost control of command post Orex.
Jamming sensor.
That was a bit sneaky. I think they spawn all over here. Some leaks. Yeah, we'll have to see, really. It would be nice to see that, something with more VRAM. Obviously, that would be a lot better to get that. It'd be nothing worse if you did buy a 5080 and then they did release a super. You'll probably be annoyed that you got that, you know? So patience doesn't hurt sometimes. And like I say, even if they do release another 16 or something super, you might then be able to just get a normal 5080 for much cheaper, you know? Dude, I want to roll. I'm on an absolute mad one. There's another one. Darth Maul. There's a hero. I don't want anything to do with that. I don't like the sound of it. I can hear the lightsaber. I hear him. Where is he? No. Sorry, my OBS crashed again. Yeah, OBS crashed again. I'll look at it tonight and try and fix it for tomorrow. Might have to reinstall it or something. For some reason it keeps crashing. I don't know how long it'd crash for, but I got a hero. How do I block? Like that? Oh no, the game's about to end. There's a hero. Get him. Oh my god. Did you see that? Chase him. Oh, I'm sneezing. Get back here. No. Oh my god, I died so fast. No way. I got a bit eager. I sneezed as well half through that. That didn't help.
The rebels are trying to capture command post North.
We will soon command the entire sector.
That Yoda's still going. That is a crazy shot. No, it's not. I felt like I was getting shot from really far, but behind the trees or something.
Engage all forces. Cannot harm.
Cleanup operation. Auric is under attack by the rebels.
Do I think AMD next gen will beat a 5090 or 6090? In terms of what, like raster performance?
Hold the objective.
I mean, there's a possibility in which they maybe could do 5090 in like raster or something, but probably not beat it. Maybe like match it or something at its absolute best, but not with ray tracing. No. And I doubt there's any way AMD will have anything that would be better than what a 6090 would be, but who knows? From historical releases of GPUs, it seems unlikely, but unless they come up with some absolutely insane new technology or something, I don't know. Seems unlikely though. Realistically, probably something maybe close to a 5090. It might not probably beat it or match it, but maybe close to that would probably seem not, like, impossible. But I doubt there's probably anything... It would seem hard to believe they'd have anything that would beat what a 6090 might be capable of. That seems probably unlikely. Between one gen, that seems unlikely. Although we don't obviously even know what a 6090 would be, but...
Bounty Hunter Boss has joined our forces. Watch for shrapnel!
We are losing command post Bash. We are about to witness a full rebel retreat. Command post Bash has fallen.
Another hero. This guy's still going. Oh, he's... How low is he? 250.
Command post desk. Clear for grenade.
800 watt. That's going to be absolutely melting cables. That's going to be melting PCs. There's a hero there still.
With Lord Vader here, victory will surely be ours.
Who is this hero? He traded. Got a 5090 this morning. Decent. Which one? Was it a big boy?
The Emperor is here. You're clear.
What is going on up there on those roofs? How do you survive that?
We have reports of Luke Skywalker having joined the battle.
Dude, that's so annoying. What's going on? It's the game's minimized again. Dude, that's driving me nuts. The game just minimizes like mid gunfight. It's the most annoying thing ever. Why is it doing that? It's also broken my stream now as well. What on earth is going on? It'll just randomly minimize mid-fight. It's like it's the most unhelpful thing ever. Yeah, mid-gunfight, just minimize my whole game. Jesus, what the hell? Is he behind me? Thoughts on ASRock frying its CPUs? I mean, I've had zero issues with mine, so I can't really comment.
The rebels almost command the sector. Beat them back.
Almost probably as much of an issue as those 4900Ks that were like dodgy, although that was more of like a CPU thing than a motherboard thing. But I also had a 4900K and I didn't have any issues, so. I haven't really read too much into it, to be honest, for like how many people that's affecting or anything. I don't really know. Master Horus. I bet that was expensive, no? This was a stupid push. Yeah, sorry, it crashed again. Sorry, I'm having this issue. That's all right. I'll look at it tonight. It's probably, I don't know, I'll maybe DD my drivers. It's on my stream PC. It's not on my gaming PC. For some reason, it freezes. OBS just fully freezes, so I'll probably try and
Boba Fett is here.
I'll reinstall OBS first. Maybe there's an update for it or something. The thing is, it's really hard to tell when it's frozen. It's not like obvious because it still looks like it's running for me. But if I look at the like playback, the actual screen is like the game is frozen, if that makes sense. But I have to keep checking because obviously I'm trying to play the game at the same time, so I don't always notice it straight away. 2699. Oh my god, that's so expensive. I managed to get a Founders Edition. It was 1,900 and like 80, was it, or something like this? That's probably the cheapest one you could get. But I know the Astral, that was like 2,700 when I tried to buy one. Founders, yeah. I mean, that's actually retail. That's retail price. So I didn't really get it cheaper. Like I got it like bang on for actually what it's worth, I guess. And I mean, to be honest, 699 for that other model is pretty in line with. It's not like an overinflated price because those custom GPUs are always way more expensive. See, I think my stream's lagging again. I don't know what's going on with my stream. All the same settings I normally run, and some reason it's just struggling today. Because it's like the Strix was normally like, even on the 4090, wasn't the 4090 Strix like $3,000 or something? It's always like way more than the Founders. Most of the models are, like even Asus Tough and stuff, are normally way more expensive. How is Yoda still knocking about here? Can someone get him? Are they still on the roof? I think they're still on the roof. All right, I'm gonna have to go. It doesn't feel like that game is ever ending. But I'm gonna have to go because the Champions League starts in 15 minutes and I need to eat food. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna yeah, I need to take a look at my stream PC. I'll hopefully be on again same time tomorrow and try something else. Try a different game out. I'll probably still be on the 9070 XT, but we can try something else and I'll hopefully have the stream fixed. Whilst I'm watching the Champions League, I can I'll reinstall OBS, I'll DDU drivers, do all that. Do all that fun stuff. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good evening and I'll catch you later.